A fourth grade intervention level language arts case study, a literacy case study by Mackenzie Alms, Michael Hong, Jennifer Salakielu, and Ione Tuilongi. Background. The location for this case study is the Wilson Elementary School, located in Virginia. The grade is 4th grade, 8 to 9 years old. Students. The subject is English Language Arts. The teacher is Miss Parker, who is a little bit older. She's had 20 plus years experience of teaching. The classroom is ethnically diverse and also in terms of income. Some come from middle-income families, but a few come from low-income families as well. Most of the students, however, come from families in which they can receive help and attention in regards to schoolwork from their family and especially their parents at home. Previously, in the science lesson that the students had before, they used clues to solve a mystery that involved fossils, which they seem to enjoy. The majority of students have shown interest in animals of all kinds and any topic related to nature or science. The goal of this case study is students should ultimately achieve the ability to read and comprehend literature at the end of the school year, which is the Common Core Standard, ELA Literacy RL.4.10. By the end of the year, read and comprehend literature, including stories, dramas, and poetry, in the grades 4 to 5th. Text complexity band proficiently with scaffolding as needed at the high end of the range. Recently, Miss Parker had noticed that her students weren't doing well in their English literacy area, more specifically in their reading score. The goal for the students in Miss Parker's 4th grade class is to meet the proficiency in their literacy standards according to this Common Core standard. At the time, they need more specific work at all the standard literacy areas because more than half the class has not been able to meet the scores which show proficiency in the literacy area. Scenario. Miss Parker chooses books and reading material that does not relate to her 4th grade students. Recently, she chose to read a book to them about an elderly woman who has no children of her own but wants to adopt one. It's relatable to Miss Parker since she's an older woman with no children of her own, but her students have absolutely no connection to the book. And even though she's around children every day, she's a bit out of touch with the younger generation and their interests. Although she provides a copy of the book to each student, they have difficulty concentrating. Usually there's no discussion. Occasionally, one of the students will ask a question, but there's no really in-depth discussion. Miss Parker has even caught some students sleeping while she read. And she usually assesses the reading through worksheets that she provides at the end. Appendix A is an example of a worksheet that the students couldn't finish because they couldn't follow along with Miss Parker. It's obvious that they are guessing sometimes. Their answers usually have nothing to do with the text or aren't detailed enough. It's very below proficiency. Appendix B shows an example of a worksheet of how incomplete and shallow the student's thinking was. And Appendix C is a reading log, and it's apparent that students are so unmotivated that they couldn't even complete it. Their scores also show that they are not comprehending the text or maybe not even reading at all. This happens even when the students are sent home with the books and reading assignments. This is a huge issue, and Miss Parker is not sure what she's doing wrong. But if she doesn't change something fast, the students in her 4th grade class will not be up to standards and will not be prepared for the next grade.